Hello everyone and welcome. We're gonna discuss some new updates coming to Forza Motorsport 2023. There was a message to the motorsport community sent by Turn 10 Studios, which that discuss new cars, new tracks, new updates, new features to the Forza Motorsport. Turn 10 is doing a great job. They really turning this really not so enjoyable game at the start to a really good um, racing game. I really enjoyed the last updates that they had for the last few months, like addition of the new radar, changes to the feature multiplayer, additional tracks, obviously. So this update goes through things that we can expect. Some of it will happen uh, still this year. Some of the stuff is for the next year. Um, so let's go on. Let's go on with it. First are the new tracks. There are two new tracks coming. First one is in mid-October is Sunset Peninsula. So that was last available in Forza Motorsport 4. It will come with 5 layouts. So that's really great. That's really going back in the past. I mean, Forza Motorsport 4, so that's still on the Xbox 360. So since then we didn't have this track, so that's actually quite surprising. So that's really good to see it. That's another track that has an oval. Um, I mean, it has a longer track that is a full circuit, but also has an oval, um, which I'm not a biggest fan of. We already have few of those. We have Indianapolis, we have Daytona, we have Miami, uh, Eagle Rock. Now we're getting this one. We'll see how it is. I remember it being pretty good, but I'll need to refresh my memory. It's been a while since FM4. The second track we're getting that definitely is a fan favorite and was voted very highly on the forums to get it back is Bathurst, and that's coming with update 15 in December. That only will feature obviously one layout, um, and I'm looking forward to it. Finally, it's gonna be in FM 2023, which I'm actually surprising they released the game without it. That's one of the tracks that you don't don't you do not ship the game without that track. Yeah, it's kind of like shipping a game without Nordschleife. I mean, they did that, and that was a bit silly. So yeah, looking forward to playing that track. I'm hoping they're gonna maybe release some Australian cars with it as well at the same time, or maybe you will be able to get some new cars in either career or feature multiplayer um, challenges because they changing the challenges. Um, or I should say they changing the way you can earn cars. So currently you can only earn cars in career tours. This changes. You'll be able to do that in feature multiplayer. There will be also a way to earn your cars through the challenges. There will be a some sort of a challenge hub that will have that you'll be able to earn credits, cars, and racing suits. It says here you'll be able also to earn other rewards, which I wonder what they are. Maybe special liveries or maybe car parts for completing various objectives. So I reckon that's gonna be a certain amount of overtakes or uh, lead by a certain amount of laps or win by a certain margin, things like that. So that's pretty good that they adding this, more ways to earn your credits, more ways to earn new cars is always welcome. However, I never felt like that you need any more credits. More cars, yes, but credits you get quite a lot. Even just for completing few of the tours, you get quite a lot, and leveling, you also will gather those little credits pretty quick. But it's a good that they're adding this, especially for feature multiplayer. I know a lot of people only playing multiplayer or they only playing rivals. At the moment, they have basically no rewards. Um, so it'd be good to get something back. Um, Another update will be to spectate mode. You'll be able to have additional data on screen when you spectating a race, um, which is always handy to have. A big addition is a drift mode, and that will also feature some new cars. Formula drift cars will be added to the showroom. That's fantastic. I'm not sure when this one is coming. I think it says coming months. So if I could guess, that will be November because there's no new track. So drift mode will be a big feature for November. Hopefully they're gonna add maybe a track that suits drift a bit more, or maybe even a couple of tracks that suits drift more in 2025, because we know that on 2024 I don't think there's gonna be adding any more environments. The There will be a overhaul of the media tab in Forza Motorsport, and they'll change this into a creative hub similar to what is in Forza Horizon 5. And in Forza Horizon 5, the way they designs environment groups and tunes and photos, everything is so much easier to use comparing to Forza Motorsport. Um, I'm astonished how bad uh, the way you select the design and how you operate in the media hub at the moment is. Selecting your selecting a new livery shouldn't be that difficult. It's just so sluggish. I mean, like you can load it up and you're still waiting a couple of seconds for or sometimes a minute even for them to load up. And then actually there's almost zero to no options to select the ones that you like the most. There is not much filters that you can use and organize this. So very good listening to the community and organizing better ways for us to view the designs and create them. Another addition is they adding more options for free play weather options. So you'll be able to select the weather on the start, mid race, and end with some more different scenarios. That's great. I think a very good addition would be if those scenarios are more randomized. So let's say you select what you want. So let's say you select light rain, thunder, rain and lightning, and then that selection is randomized for you. And even that selection can have a different scale ability, so to speak. So let's say heavy rain can be very very heavy or just a little bit heavy, and you don't know exactly when it's gonna come. Because let's say if I select overcast at the start, then heavy rain in mid race, and patchy fog at the end, I know when the weather is coming. Yeah, roughly, so I can select my tires correctly. And I think that's a little bit of a cheating against AI. So I wish that I wouldn't know exactly when the weather is coming. Maybe that's the option. Maybe they will add this. We'll see. but it's good to see more options. That's always good. Um, there will be a community choice in feature multiplier, so the community will be voting through the forums on what they want to add into the feature multiplier. Um, so that's pretty good. Again, listening to the community, that's really good. Audio cues for car proximity radar. So currently the radar only has the little box that shows where the car approaching is. They'll be adding some cues, so you'll be able to hear. Not sure exactly how. I mean, I guess for people with some disabilities, it will be easier to hear car incoming than look at the small little square. They might not be able to see it. So yeah, that's good addition. Again, listening to your to the community. There will be still improvements to Forza race regulations. I think they still need to change that a little bit. At the moment, I find myself very often racing against really good players, and sometimes against really bad players that constantly ramming. So I think they still need to work on that, where exactly you should belong in terms of the multiplayer. It's still very mixed. But the good thing they're adding is advanced ghosting. So when the game um, the game will predict that there's an impact incoming, it will ghost the cars. So that's again a very good addition. And I'm guessing that's not just for the first lap; it will be throughout the race, kind of like what happens with Forza Horizon. You get ghosting there. If someone drives really fast, I think the game will ghost you eventually. So yeah, that's another good additions by Turn 10, and good to see this kind of approach. Talk about upcoming updates, so we know what's coming. I still really hope they're gonna add a couple more tracks like Prague, uh, Bernese Alps and Dubai, and maybe Rio de Janeiro. We see maybe Monza, maybe Kota. Uh, but this will be definitely next year. This year we already we know we're gonna be getting these two tracks, so that's pretty good. All right, I will leave you with that. Let me know what do you think about these coming updates. What do you think about Forza Motorsport? I think the improvements are really good for the last year, and looking forward for Turn 10 to adding even more. All right, thank you for listening. I will speak to you soon.